people love seeing him do his stunts, and famously, he's always doing his own stunts.
Hi, I'm Sarah Forster, news editor here at The National, and welcome to this week's edition of A Closer Look. Now, we all know that Hollywood stars like to pop in and out of the UAE all the time for their holidays, but this week a particularly bright star has graced our shores in the form of Tom Cruise. Of course, he is here for the premiere of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, and here to talk to us more about the premiere is our arts and culture reporter Maan Jalal. Maan, thank you for joining me.
No worries. Hi.
So, first of all, how was the premiere? I can imagine it was just a frenzy of excitement.
Well, yeah, there were a lot of people there to check out Tom Cruise and see the other cast members that were at the Emirates Mandarin Oriental. So it was really cool that not only Tom Cruise was there, but we had cast members like Simon Pegg, who's been in a bunch of other Mission Impossible films. I mean, you know him.
All Brits know Simon Pegg, for sure, yeah.
You also had Palm Clementine, who is quite popular from the Guardian film, and Guardians of the Galaxy film, sorry, and also the director. Christopher McQuarrie, he was there as well, and he's filmed a couple of Mission Impossible movies, and he's also worked with Tom Cruise on like the Maverick film that came out last year, as well as Edge of Tomorrow. So, you know, it was cool to see them together and seeing them on the red carpet together as well.
Amazing. Yeah. So, Maverick film, you mean Top Gun?
Top Gun, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Oh, that was a good film, I like that one.
Huge film.
Huge. It was pretty big. It was pretty big. Yeah. So how was Tom Cruise received by the crowds? I can't imagine that they were upset to see him.
I mean, no, Tom Cruise is so well loved. I mean, first of all, he was the first person on the red carpet.
Oh, really? He wasn't fashionably late?
No, he wasn't. People expected him to be sort of like come at the end, but he was there at the beginning, and he spent like 40 minutes talking to fans, taking selfies, signing autographs, talking to media, and people were just really happy to see him. I mean, he just turned 61 this week, and he's been in the public eye for so long. And we often think of him as an action star, but actually his films, you know, he has Jerry Maguire, The Rain Man. He's quite a versatile actor, but he's most popular for his action films, and I think people love seeing him do his stunts, and famously, he's always doing his own stunts. And I think that's why, as well, the Mission Impossible films are so popular, right? Because you want to see what crazy thing he's going to do next.
Yeah, I think I've seen a clip of someone was actually filming. Obviously, they were filming Tom Cruise on the motorcycle going off the cliff, but someone was filming the director's face, and he looked tense. Let me tell you, he looked tense.
Yeah.
But it all went fine, obviously. Yeah. So what did Tom Cruise say about actually filming here in Abu Dhabi?
He was so enthusiastic, first of all, to be back here, and he talked about the great experience he had working with the Abu Dhabi crew here and all the friends that he made in Abu Dhabi, and that he always likes to come back here and visit the UAE because he's been here a couple of times now. He has a great connection with the UAE. He filmed Ghost Protocol, the other Mission Impossible film, in 2011, and that has that famous Burj Khalifa scene that we all have seen of him scaling up the Burj Khalifa. So yeah, he was really happy to be here.
Yeah, I think not many people realise when it comes to movies, when they film in all these different locations, they use crew from those locations.
Yeah.
So there will be film crew here that have now worked with Tom Cruise.
Exactly.
Probably multiple times.
Yeah.
Very exciting. So, I mean, Tom Cruise is not the only person to come and film here. Lots of movies have been made here, even ones without Tom Cruise. So let's talk about those. In particular, there's one coming out in November.
Yep, Dune. So Dune 2 is coming out in November, and they filmed the first and the second one here. Other movies that have been filmed in Abu Dhabi include Six Underground, which has Ryan Reynolds. They have some beautiful shots there of the Louvre in that film, Louvre Abu Dhabi. Also, the Fast and Furious 7 was filmed in Abu Dhabi. And actually, speaking of Dune, in the Culture Summit last year, one of the producers of Dune was there, and he talked about the same thing that Tom Cruise talked about, the great experience of working with the local crew here, and how Abu Dhabi, and particularly Liwa Desert, was such a fundamental part of filming Dune and creating that world. So it's really cool to see how Abu Dhabi is becoming a very popular destination, not only because of the beautiful desert or our great, cityscape, but also because of the local talent here.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think I always find it very exciting when I'm watching a movie and I see just a background from Abu Dhabi or Dubai or, one of the buildings or whatever. It's very exciting.
I've been there.
Exactly, right? So let's see. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yeah.
It's a mouthful of a name for a film. When is it out?
So we're getting an early release of it here compared to the rest of the world. So it's out this week, July the 9th. So make sure that you guys book your tickets online because I bet you the cinema's going to be packed.
It's going to be busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in.
No worries. Always happy to.
Well, that's it for this week's episode of A Closer Look, brought to you from right here inside the National's newsroom. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, all of our previous episodes can be found on our YouTube channel, and if you have any suggestions about a future episode, you can always leave your comment in the box below.